here's the thing about cameras, you guys. They don't keep you safe. They're just evidence to show the police who killed you. Like, maybe if you happen to be looking at the camera monitor while somebody's breaking in, at that point, it's a warning that you're gonna die. Biggest fear in life, somebody breaking in, trying to attack me. Okay? So, we had just bought our house. We had been living there for maybe about a month. I'm home alone. My husband's traveling somewhere. It's just me at the house. It's about 9:30 at night, and all of a sudden the power goes out. Yeah. I'm upstairs, walking to the bathroom. All of a sudden the lights go out, the fan turns off, everything went whoo. Even me like this. You know how sometimes you get so scared you just freeze? You even stop breathing because you don't want the bad guy to hear your breath come find you. Or you know how sometimes you see a spider crawling up your wall? And he's just minding his own business. But then he see you and just stop. I don't know who's more scared, you or the spider. But now you're about to get in a fight with that spider. Anytime you have to kill a spider, it never happens the way you think it's gonna happen. Right? Like, what you think is gonna happen is that you're gonna see the spider, go get some toilet paper, walk over, grab it, put it in the toilet, flush it, go about your day. Right? Like, that's how you think is about to happen. What really happens? You clock the spider out of the corner of your eye. You gotta size them up first, right? Woo, 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 try to creep. He tried to creep on me. Woo, woo, woo. Then you gotta see how close you can get to it. Woo, 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 woo. Ooh, it's furry. It's furry. Oh, ooh, ah, ah, ah. Then you go and you get some toilet paper, right? You don't get 1 square. You don't get 5 squares. What do? You wad up your whole hand. Leave no skin showing. You walk over to that spider, you can't just walk right up to it and grab it. No, you gotta hype yourself up first, right? Give me a hair tie real quick. You don't just politely scoop it up. No. You punch it with all your might. You squeeze it as tight as you can in case it has muscles. You put it in the toilet and you flush it immediately. Those people who put a spider in their toilet and do not flush immediately are insane. Sometimes when I kill a spider, I like to leave the dead body there so all his friends get the message. Yeah, see this right here? You don't want none of this. Then I imagine they go home and talk to their friends about it, like, hey, you see what happened to Kevin? That's messed up. You still gonna kick it over there? Yeah, me too.
So as I grew up, I learned to appreciate all those monster things. And then when I had children, I taught my children that scaring and being scared was a great thing. My youngest daughter, Kenna, when she was a little kid, she was a master at scaring people. And when you're scared, there's one of two things that happens to you. You have one of two emotions usually, and it's usually fight or flight. And you don't know which one you're gonna do until you're actually really, really scared. And I'd never been really, really scared until my daughter started scaring me. This little twerp could jump out of nowhere in the middle of the darkness and like, wah! And I wasn't a flight. I didn't scream like a girl and run away. I started punching. The worst was when I was upstairs in the master bathroom. I was cleaning a toilet. I had the plunger. I was plunging the toilet. I got finished. I was walking down the hall, middle of the night like this. She jumped out of nowhere. My first reaction was like, whoa! And she's like, hey, Dad almost killed me with the plunger. Woo! She's laughing. That little kid would hide underneath my desk in my office. I had a desk that was fully enclosed. We'd sit underneath it. There was a little cave under there. She learned to hide under there. She would sit there patiently. That's what's so evil about it. She would wait for 10 minutes and then reach out and grab my legs and be like, she eventually learned to take a pillow with her. She'd be like, ah! What the, oh. Now, as they got older, I stopped scaring them, they stopped scaring me, but eventually my daughters and I figured out that scaring dogs is a fun thing to do as well. And one of our favorite dogs to scare is my little dog, Rhodey. Rhodey is a 5-pound miniature pinscher. And it's great scaring little dogs because they can't do anything to you. You know those candy bowls at Halloween that have the hand? Don't get ahead of me here. That have the little rubber hand that sticks up when you reach in to get the candy, it goes like this. First couple of times, it's like, oh, that's really funny. That is not a candy bowl, that is a dog bowl. Oh, yeah. So I thought this up, and the girls were at the house, and I'm like, girls, watch this. This is genius. They're like, what are you doing now, Dad? I'm just watching. This is great. I took the candy bowl. I poured out the candy. I put a piece of hamburger in the bottom of the bowl right in front of the hand. I put the bowl on the ground. Rhodey's come running in. They're like, Dad, oh my gosh, this is hilarious. I'm like, shut up, here she comes. Rhodey comes running in. She's like, oh, look, there's a hamburger in the bowl. She puts her head in the bowl, back of the head. Rhodey's looking around like, what the hell? Who hit me? I'm just trying to get the hamburger. The girls are like, blah! Rhodey goes back. Then she figures out it's a stupid bowl. She's pissed at the bowl now, but she wants to get the damn hamburger. 10 minutes later, she's still trying to get the frickin' hamburger. Unfortunately, dogs learn. To this day, Rhodey will not eat or drink out of a bowl that she's never met. Until she does her little army crawl. She'll be like this. It's sad, I know, but I let Rhodey get back at people after that happened to her. This past Halloween, I got a shark outfit for Rhodey. We were shooting a television show. I had a dressing room. Outside the dressing room was the hallway where everyone would walk, and you could hear him coming around the corner. And I would go, Rhodey, sick him. She'd run around the hallway, bah, 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 come back in. People were like, oh, that's really cute. I took the shark outfit. I put it on Rhodey, tiny little shark outfit. The great thing about this was when the shark outfit was on the dog, you couldn't see the dog. All you could see was this misshapen shark kind of reptilian looking thing. It was an odd color, a weird shape. It had a fin right here, 2 fins out the back, a thing in the tail, and teeth and eyes. It was fantastic. Now, when you're frightened, your emotions of being frightened take over, but then your cognitive brain recognizes really quickly what it is that's frightening you, and you calm down immediately. It's like, oh, okay, that's really funny. When something comes around the corner at you that your brain can't recognize, especially when it looks like some sort of odd reptilian prehistoric thing, your lizard primordial brain kicks in. And I mean 300-pound tough working guys would come walking around the corner. She'd come running on the corner like this, not making any noise, just, and they'd be like, what the fuck is that? I had pee stains on the carpet outside my dressing room.
I wish I had gotten my father to try weed because he died of Parkinson's. and it was kind of rough, though. But one time, they don't have any faith that I could take care of them as they get older, mother and father. They don't understand this job. I went home one time unannounced. Both of them opened the front door. They had on those sunglasses that cover your whole head when you're 100 and you just had surgery. I said, what did you both do? Jackie, we got LASIK together. I said, why didn't you call me? We didn't want to bother you. So if I came home and you were both blind and there was a service dog on the porch, wouldn't that be an inconvenience? And who gets surgery as a family? Would you have a fucking Groupon? Do I have to move back here? My father was on so many medications with the Parkinson's, but I'm not gonna lie. They were fantastic. I tried some. He's gone. He died. They're all still there. I'm like, well, let's see what he was taking. One of them was a stool softener. I'm like, I wouldn't mind shitting faster, get more done during the day. I'll try a stool softener. Anxiety med. I'm anxious right now. Sleeping pills. What's it like to go to bed and not get up, pee 18 times before midnight? I can miss that. My father, when he passed away, when we were trying to go buy the coffin and stuff, when I tell you the anger, because it's like trying to buy a Toyota Corolla. Anybody here have family die and see what a racket it is, trying to get them buried? The fucking caskets are made of like unusual mahogany. He's underground. The man selling it was like, the coffin, it stays airtight. I'm not down there with him. I don't give a shit if it leaks. I don't give a shit if water gets in there. It's airtight. It's underground. He could come alive and die again. I wouldn't care. He's underground. I wouldn't know. He can wake up and shit. Did you see your father? No, he's underground. My mother and aunt and me made the arrangements for his burial, and my mother and aunt are keeping up with the Joneses, show-offs, snobs. Okay? If I wasn't there, they'd have had him buried fucking Elvis style. The way they were ordering shit that we didn't have, they wanted to put him in a private house. They wanted to have a limo bring him. Bitch, you don't have, this man died and left us no fucking money. I want to have him cremated and put him in the goddamn kitchen next to the plates. We don't have any money. It's a racket. And the guy selling us all the equipment at the funeral home, he kept trying to upsell us. Upsell people who were living. He's like, don't you think it's good to buy extra plots for like you and like your mom and your auntie? I said, sir, no one's going to die ever again. This is the last fucking person in my family to die. I'm not buying a fucking Corolla, sir. I'm a little sad though, because I didn't give my parents grandchildren. I don't have any kids. I'm not always happy about that. You know, I had a doctor, my last GYN, I swear to God, his name was Dr. Cox. No one in the office understood why I couldn't stop laughing. I'm like, no one, y'all, did you hear Dr. Cox? And he gave me an examination and he was like, you know, you better hurry up when he's looking for the whole baby stuff. They can tell when you haven't had kids. I'm like, doctor, I am trying. Because I don't have any. And when I date guys who are young, who still want kids, I remember one guy was so worried about having babies, because everything still works. Everything still works biologically, there's the word. But it's definitely on liquidation sale now. It's on clearance. You gotta go to the back, you gotta get the manager, you gotta get the ladder, you gotta get off the top shelf. When you get it down, it's old, but it's there. This young guy's like, what do you use for birth control? I said, if you could get my old ass pregnant, that baby's name's congratulations. You a father. Are you crazy? Good luck. I almost had to get a job. Woo! During the panoramic, oh my God, I almost had to get a job. I had a Zoom interview, and she noticed on my resume I have not had a job since 2010. And no, that's actually a good thing, but I was in the corporate world. She didn't know about all this. She's like, so I see you haven't had an office job since 2010. What have you been doing? Guess what the wrong answer is? The best I can. That's the right answer, but that's not getting me work. I miss having a 9-to-5, though. Because I miss my girlfriends. I miss having girlfriends at work. I had one girlfriend, my biggest memory, most fond memory, this young girl, 35 years old at the time. And she's like, Jackie, I'm a virgin. I'm like, I can't help you with that shit. I said to her, what are you waiting for? She said, I'm waiting for my prince to come on his white horse and sweep me off my feet. I was like, bitch, he ain't coming. No wonder you so angry. You need to get some dick. But she's like, you know what? I met a guy. He might be the one. I said, okay, let me ask about this guy. Tell me about him. She said, well, his name is Daryl. He used to play for the NBA, wears a size 16 shoe. I said, bitch, do you have a suicide wish? You don't know how to drive. It's like passing a driver's test and going to buy a Hummer. Go buy a Prius and learn how to drive before you die. And she's like, you know what, Jackie? I'm gonna go slow. I'm gonna get to know Daryl. I said, exactly. Get to know Daryl. While you get to know him, give him my card, okay? I've been driving trucks for 20 years. That's all I'm saying. I know what I'm doing.